Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Marshall's offense will be the first up today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. He's catch here.
Second down play coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
First and 10 play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. The DB's backing off from the line now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Green. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Inside the 40 now. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the...
It's a fake PAT looking to throw for it. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And bulldozing his way through. Across the 40. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's
into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll try a pass here. Short throw complete to the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside and tackled there by the defense. 2nd down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurd. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking to pass. It's Green. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And he said, here's second down.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. And they'll kick it away here. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to pass here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And the Mountaineers moving quickly down the field here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Using his legs on the scramble. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. Dropping back. It's Green. Bringing pressure. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking for some space. It's Turner. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Fox. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. Dropping back, it's Green. Escapes the sack. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.